Ever feel like your wallet's constantly on a diet, always looking a little thin? But then you glance at your banking app, and suddenly things look a whole lot brighter. The numbers are healthy, maybe even growing. If that sounds familiar, you're a classic saver. You diligently put money away, trusting your bank to keep it safe and sound. But have you ever stopped to really think about what your bank is actually doing with all that lovely cash you've entrusted to them? Where does it all go? What secrets lie behind those imposing bank facades? Well, spoiler alert, it's definitely not just sitting pretty in a vault, gathering dust for your exclusive use. Alright, let's break it down. Picture a bank, not just as a financial institution, but as a massive, bustling money hotel. A place where funds check in and out all day long. You, the valued guest, give them your hard-earned cash, entrusting them with its safekeeping. They in turn promise to keep it secure and readily available. It sounds simple enough, right? But instead of just tucking your money away under a metaphorical mattress, where it would earn absolutely nothing, banks take your money, carefully count it, meticulously record it, and then mix it with the deposits of countless other customers. It all goes into one big pot. And then, here's the cheeky yet crucial bit, they lend it out. They put that money to work. To someone else, perhaps a local business, a budding entrepreneur, or, quite possibly, your very own neighbor. They're fueling the economy, one loan at a time. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. Say you deposit a crisp tenner into your account. The bank, being prudent, might keep back just a single quid, a pound coin for immediate emergencies and daily transactions. This is their reserve. But the other £9, the vast majority of your deposit, are immediately off on an exciting financial adventure. Maybe it's helping a young family buy their first car, or enabling someone to finally get a mortgage and purchase their dream home. Your money is making things happen. The bank, of course, charges the borrower interest on that loan. That's how they make their money. And then, after all that, they generously give you a teeny tiny slice of that interest as your savings interest. A token of their appreciation, perhaps. Not exactly a fair split when you look at the big picture, is it? But that's the banking system in a nutshell. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Banks are basically allowed to lend out significantly way more money than they actually have, physically sitting in their vaults. It's a carefully calculated risk. This is what's known as fractional reserve banking, a system that allows banks to create money, in a way. But personally, I like to think of it as money magic. It's a bit of a financial illusion, but it's the foundation of modern banking. Imagine lending your mate a $5, knowing full well you don't actually have that $5 in your pocket to begin with. Sounds a bit dodgy and irresponsible, doesn't it? But for banks it's perfectly acceptable, it's business as usual. It's all based on trust and the assumption that not everyone will want their money back at the same time. So the next time you casually check your bank balance on your phone, just remember, your money is probably out there in the world, working much harder than you are, fueling businesses, and helping people achieve their dreams. It's a cog in the great economic machine. Quick recap: banks are essentially money hotels, facilitating the flow of capital. They're lending out your cash, cleverly making profits along the way, and then generously giving you back just a few pennies in interest. It's the circle of banking life. Here's a fun fact to finish things off. If, hypothetically, everyone decided to rush to the bank and tried to withdraw all of their money at exactly the same time, creating a classic bank run, the banks simply wouldn't have enough physical cash to cover all the withdrawals. So, perhaps it's a very good thing that we don't all collectively panic and demand our money back at the very same moment. The entire system relies on a certain level of trust and calm.